1, 2, what's up, friends? Welcome back to my Instagram channel, my YouTube channel. Maybe Tinder has a platform by now and I'm posting there. Anyways, friends, what's up? How you doing today? Thank you for being so flexible with where I'm posting things and still, checking it out. I really appreciate it. I love IGTV. I love the format on it, but I don't know if it's really the right place to post a lot of things. So at least for this video, I'm gonna try out a new format. So I'm sorry that it's in landscape, but you'll kind of understand why later on. So today's video is all about talking about Lightroom Classic CC and the new Lightroom CC. Personally, when I first got into photography about 8 months ago, I opened up Lightroom Classic and I didn't like it. It was so bland and old. It looked like a 90s, early 2000 PC program. And so I just cut it out. I tried to find other apps. I use Visco and Enlight, those kind of places for filters. And I liked it, but it didn't do everything I wanted to. A few months later, I tried out the new Lightroom CC and I just loved it. It looked like a modern app. I understood it better. It wasn't so overwhelming. And so I went with that. And I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, you need to use the classic version of Lightroom. It has so many more features. And after watching tutorials, yeah, it definitely has a few more features on it, but I think the bulk, like 95% of what you're using Lightroom for, is gonna be on just the Creative Cloud version. So that's why what I wanna talk about today is a tutorial on, one, how I edit in my editing style, and two, how you can use the new Lightroom CC instead of the classic version. So first off, the big thing I wanna talk about is the classic version you only can do on your computer. And for someone like me that's mobile, that I'm very rarely on my computer, I'm always on my phone, it makes more sense for me to edit on my phone. And what's so cool is most of the features that you have in Lightroom CC on your computer are also on your phone. You can also do this on an iPad. If you're someone that has an iPad, especially if you have the pencil, this is a perfect combination rather than using a mouse and sliding around. And the mouse works and you're used to it, but I think using your finger, especially if you're on your phone all the time, really is just a natural instinct. All right, with that said, let's jump into it. Let's open up our phone and let's open up the Lightroom CC app. If you don't have it, download it. If you have Adobe, you already have it. If you don't have it, hey, Adobe usually offers like a 30-day trial on most of their stuff or a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can definitely download it, try it out, or watch this video and see. Great. So the first thing you're gonna see, at least on my screen, is here's a picture of my friend Lauren. And this picture actually was taken while she's at the beach on an iPhone. It was using portrait mode, so you can see that nice blurred out background and how she's a subject on there. But still, that was shot on an iPhone. And you shot on your SLR, sure, you could always import your computer and edit it, but with the fact that mobile cameras being absolutely fantastic, you can now take a picture on your phone and then edit right there and send it to somebody. So for starters, this picture is already edited. This is the end version of what I want to get to. But let's show you how I got there. So on the very bottom, on your toolbar, if you go to the far right, there's that reset. Get rid of everything to the imports. You can go back different levels, and which is great. So if you edit in Photoshop, but I don't want to completely get rid of everything. I just want to get rid of the adjustments I had in Lightroom. For this one, I want to go back to the very, very beginning. So now I have it reset. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm a person that loves filters and loves presets. And every preset that you have on Lightroom CC, you can see on your phone. So on that toolbar on the bottom right, there's that presets with that Venn diagram kind of thing. And for me, here are my presets. This is a pack from Peter McKinnon's. Highly recommend getting it. I love using these as like a reference to see what I kind of want to do. For instance, if I want to do black and white, I love these. Any presets that you make on your computer or on your phone, they're saved right here. You have access to them. So if you like your custom filters, you have a preset that you just made that you love and you want to apply to every picture, bam, bam, it's right there. It's ready to go. For the sake of this, I don't want to use any of my presets. I'm going to go ahead and X out of that. So back to my original image. The first thing I'm going to do, just like how you have on Lightroom, I'm going to have my auto tab right here. Click on that. Obviously, it already automatic, looks better. And just like how you think it would be, if you want to see what the original version of your photo looked like, you can just click on the image and it goes back to that before image, letting go, takes you back to your current edits. Awesome. You want to adjust that light level. So we're going to press on it and we have our different exposures, contrast, highlights, everything. For me personally, I would start on the bottom and work my way up. So I'm going to do those blacks. I want to lower my blacks. I like really dark blacks in there, but I don't want to get rid of all that detail in her hair. Then I'm going to go up to my whites and I'm going to adjust it down. Okay, see that up. I like that kind of glow in her cheeks, but let me lower that just a little bit. Shadows, I'm gonna drop them down too dark. Let's keep it about there a little bit. Highlights, raise it up, pretty white in her cheeks, lower it just a bit. Our contrast, I'm a sucker for contrast, so I'm gonna bump that up. And exposure, I like my exposure, especially on portraits, to be a little bit on the higher side because I really like to bring out my subjects. Great, and I think that looks pretty cool. Awesome. Next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna go into color. When you open up color, you can see that you can change your white balance. And for me, I like this beach picture, but since the background is so blue, I really wanna bring out that blue color in it. So I'm gonna make it a little bit on the cooler side. Let's put it right about there. It does make Lauren look a little bit more pale. We can kind of fix that because if we go into the mix on the middle right, I now have sliders for each color, which is so awesome. So for her, with those reds, let me up the saturation just a little bit, kind of bring out her lips. Go into the orange, gonna affect her skin a little bit. Raise that up, maybe raise the lighting a little bit, bring it down just a little bit, give her a little bit more of a tan look, but still a natural. And then for the ocean, let's adjust that blue just a bit. Let's change that there, and for this one, we're really gonna affect it. Let's raise that up. Make it a little bit brighter. Done deal. Great, I think that looks great already, but for me, let's go into detail. I always raise my sharpening to about 80. It's just kind of me. I don't know, I know it's a lot, but I really like the sharpening of that effect. I'm gonna up the clarity just a bit to kind of make her stand out. That looks awesome. And last, I'm a sucker for vignettes. I do it almost all the time. So let's just darken those edges just a little bit to kind of bring in that focus on Lauren. It does black out those corners a bit, but I really like because Lauren now really pops in that. Great, and that's it. That's all there is to Lightroom CC on the phone. If you're someone that's super into mobile photography, if you have moment lenses, if you just shoot with your iPhone most of the time, if you forgot your camera, everything you need is right here, ready to go in Lightroom CC. Anytime you edit something on your computer, it's there. You can see all your past pictures, all your edits. Using the cloud for this is fantastic for anyone that's on the go. Photographers are always going, they're uploading things to their hard drives. Here, when you take a picture, at least if it's on your phone, it's in the cloud, it's ready to edit, it's already on your computer, it's ready to go. Okay friends, thank you for checking in. If you were someone new to Lightroom, what did you think? Did this kind of help you out, kind of get into Lightroom, want to try it out now? Maybe even using Lightroom CC for a while since it came out, and you have other tips that you'd love to share with me. Or maybe you're someone that's been using the classic version and didn't really understand why you would switch over to the Creative Cloud. Well, hopefully this helped you out a little bit or made you think a little bit. I'm always down for that. But friends, thank you so much for checking in today. Definitely let me know if you like this video. Hitting the like button does help it out, but don't feel like you have to do it. You can always comment, let's talk about Lightroom. Definitely let me know if you like my videos here on Instagram, if you preferred more of the traditional thing on YouTube. I'm trying to get creative by using IGTV and finding new ways to consume the media in portrait mode rather than landscape mode. Anyways, friends, thank you so much. I do have a vlog coming up. If it's not up already, check that out. I do a mukbang. I pronounced it mukbang the entire time, which is really embarrassing, but check it out. And friends, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Short. Oh, I got that. That's so perfect. That's too high. So the formats. So using Lightroom. The thing is about me.